So my dad went through a lot of stomach pain for the last, I think it was year and a half. And no one could really determine what that stomach pain was. He went through a lot of blood work and a lot of MRIs. And so finally in January, he went to see an urgent care doctor. Doctor said he needed to do an MRI on his gallbladder, and that's when they found the mass on his pancreas. So some tests later, he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer stage 4 and lung cancer, which were like two spots on his lungs, which wasn't related to each other. And they basically told him he has two options, chemo or hospice for, maybe 3 to 6 months. If he did chemo, they would maybe buy him another 4 weeks. So we said, we're going to go with hospice. And shortly after that, after his diagnosis, Ruby, a good friend of mine, basically gave me the patches, and I was still closed-minded about it. I was in a bad place in the last year and a half with what was going on with my dad. So I took the patches and I just put it on him where she recommended me to do so. And about a week, week and a half later, I started to notice things. Now he was going downhill fast. He was losing weight. He was dropping down to 157. He wasn't eating. He was getting really skinny. Didn't have an appetite. No energy. Always on the oxygen machine, which hospice gave us. And then about a week and a half later, I just started to notice these changes. His face looked a little different. He started to move around on his own because prior to that, I had him on my shoulders and just kind of helped him up and move around. And I just noticed that he was able to walk on his own and move from the bedroom to the living room and things like that. So that was pretty cool. And I had a conversation with him, and he told me, I noticed I don't have any stomach pain. And this is the stomach pain, the same stomach pain he's had for a year and a half. And we always thought it was something else. And he went from procedure to procedure. So for him not to have any pain, it was a big deal for me to hear from him. And no longer, he said he wasn't taking his hydrocodone or prednisone. Um, we also took him off of his heart slash blood pressure meds because his blood pressure was right in line where it needed to be, and we didn't want it to drop too low. So his vitals are good every day now. He has a lot more energy. He's doing very well, hardly on the oxygen machine. Eating, he has gained weight. His weight is 165 pounds. He has a great appetite. I can't believe how much food he's eating these days. And he's in the kitchen cooking again and helping me to cook because I'm the one that don't know how to cook. So he's showing me how to cook his favorite dishes. And now he's patching himself and he's taking the patches off when he needs to. And so we just have a lot of great testimonials with him. I have had some myself, but I think I'll leave it at that for now. Marcy, thank you so much.